Namaskar, ladies and gentlemen. We are indeed very honored to welcome and invite our chief guest, Shri Nitin Gadkari, Honorable Minister of Road Transport, Highways and Shipping. We warmly welcome Shri Anand Gangaram Gite, Honorable Minister for Heavy Industries. We'd also like to welcome other dignitaries on the dais, Shri Vijay Chibbar, Secretary in the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways and President, ASRTU. Shri Pankaj Kumar, Vice President, ASRTU and Vice Chairman and Managing Director of the Gujarat State Road Transport Corporation, and Shri P.S. Anand Rao, Executive Director of ASRTU. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to extend a very warm welcome to our Honorable Ministers who are present in the audience, and we warmly welcome Shri Mahendra Reddy, Honorable Minister for Transport, Telangana State, Shri Tinuvanchu Radhakrishnan, Honorable Minister of Transport from the State of Kerala, Shri Yunus Khan, Honorable Minister for Transport from the State of Rajasthan, Shri G.S. Bali, Honorable Minister for Transport, Food and Supply and Technical Education from the Government of Himachal Pradesh. Once again, an extremely warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed my honor to welcome you all to the International Conference and Exhibition on Public Transport Innovation organized by the Association of State Road Transport Undertakings. It is customary in the Indian tradition to welcome our guests suitably, as we believe in Atiti Deva Bhava. May I now request Shri Anand Rao to kindly welcome our esteemed guests on the dais with flowers, and may I request him to kindly welcome our chief guest, Honorable Minister Shri Nitin Gadkari ji. May I request him to kindly welcome our guest of honor, Honorable Minister Shri Anand Gite. May I request him to kindly welcome Shri Vijay Chibbar and Shri Pankaj Kumar. I would like to now request Shri Abhay Damble, Director, CIRT, to kindly welcome our dignitaries of the dais with floral bouquets. May I request him to present a bouquet to Shri Tinuvanchu Radhakrishnan, Honorable Minister, Shri P. Mahendra Reddy, Honorable Minister, Shri Yunus Khan, Honorable Minister, and Shri G.S. Bali, Honorable Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd also like to share with you that ASRTU has completed a glorious 50 years from 1965 to 2015. And this is just the beginning. To mark these glorious celebrations, may I now request our chief guests and guests of honor to kindly light the ceremonial lamp, and I request our other esteemed dignitaries on the dais to kindly join in. The lighting of the lamp, a significant part of the Indian tradition to mark the dawn of new and auspicious beginnings. Thank you, esteemed guests and dignitaries, for the lighting of the ceremonial lamp. The nationalized transport and undertakings in the country have been meeting annually under the Ministry of Transport since 1952 to discuss common problems facing them and also to exchange ideas and experiences. At the 10th Annual All India Conference of State Road Transport Undertaking, held at Mahabaleshwar in October 1962, there was a general agreement on the need of setting up a central unit or association to pool the experience and tackle the day-to-day legal, administrative and procedural problems of the undertakings. Thus emerged the Association of State Transport Undertakings. Since then, ASRTU has been serving as the apex coordinating body of all state road transport undertakings. The Golden Jubilee celebration commemorates these 50 years and honors every big and small effort that has been put in making this institution progress, develop and reach greater heights. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us Shri Vijay Chibber, Secretary in the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. He had earlier been Special Secretary and Financial Advisor in the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways and Ministry of Shipping. He also holds the additional charge as Chairman of the National Highways Authority of India. In his tenure with the ministry, he is working towards enabling and enhancing the development of national highways network in India, ensuring international standards for roads along with policies for efficient and safe transportation. With these words, may I now invite Shri Vijay Chibber and I request him to kindly make his welcome address.
Respected Shri Nitin Gadkari, Honorable Minister of Road Transport, Highways and Shipping, Government of India. Respected Shri Anant Kumar Gangaram Gite, Honorable Minister of Heavy Industries and Public Enterprises. Shri Mahinder Reddy, Honorable Minister of Transport, Telangana. Shri Yunus Khan, Minister of Transport, Rajasthan. Shri Radhakrishnan, Minister of Transport, Kerala. And Shri G.S. Bali, Minister of Transport from Himachal. Distinguished guests from both within the country and abroad, representatives of the International Road Transport Union, member delegates from the road transport undertakings, my colleagues from the various ministries, representatives and dignitaries from industry, our friends from the electronic and print media, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you. Firstly, I would like to apologize for the short delay that we had. This was unavoidable due to the weather and therefore late arrival of the Minister's aircraft. It is my proud privilege as President of ASRTU to welcome you all at this inaugural session of the Golden Jubilee of ASRTU, and for this two-day session, which will be focusing on various issues germane to the ASRTUs. We have three technical sessions starting after the inaugural session. The first session focuses on sustainable public road transport challenges and the future roadmap. The second one is devoted towards innovation and role of IT in public transport, and the third one on smart vehicle technologies and alternative fuels. All these are very important, and I'm sure that the deliberations would be extremely useful. It may be recalled that ASRTU was created in 1965 with the effort of all the state transport undertakings and with the aim and objective of bringing them on a common platform and to pool all their resources, know-how, and to address the various common issues, all aimed at improving the passenger transport services for the people of the country. Currently, there are around 55 state transport undertakings and 7 associate members within the country, with a total fleet strength of over 150,000, almost a little over 1 million direct employees, and for many of us who do not know this, servicing in terms of passengers carried on a daily basis 3 times what the Indian Railways carries. This is a huge, huge effort, and I must compliment all the state undertakings for having achieved this in the last 50 years. On behalf of the ASRTU and on my own, I thank the distinguished delegates and all those who are present here for having taken time to be present with us. I am confident that the deliberations in the course of the next 2 days would set the roadmap for sustainable mass transit model for the country. we have been deliberating since Mr. Gadkari took over on how to take the ministry's agenda forward. And we came to this stark conclusion that while there is a huge infrastructure lag in the country and therefore there is a need to continue to have a greater focus on physical infrastructure, what we also discovered, and I think I must compliment the Minister for very directly bringing this up front, that we have neglected the transport sector. In fact, over the last few days, the Minister has been urging us to look at how to enhance the efforts of the Ministry in the field of transportation, including the role of the state undertakings. And one of the ideas that he threw up was that perhaps amalgamating transportation with highway construction is not such a great idea, because invariably the focus would shift towards the highway construction. He has therefore tasked us and my colleague Sanjay to start looking at whether it is possible to either enhance the sphere of transport within the ministry, or alternative to look at whether a new department for transportation in the union government can be considered. This only highlights the vision that he has for a increased focus on the transport side. There are several technological changes that are taking place across the world, and we seem to have missed the bus, literally and figuratively. The ministry supports the transport undertakings by introducing new schemes for financial assistance for various ITS projects, promoting hybrid vehicles, use of alternative fuels, and to ensure that there is environmentally friendly transport models in the country. This is a huge task, and I think greater attention needs to be brought on in all these aspects. The ASRTU constantly organizes best practice workshops and seminars on safety, ITS, planning and scheduling, bus body building, fire safety, infrastructure development of STUs, etc. I hope that today's conference would be fruitful. And with these words, I thank all of you for having taken time to be present with us today. Thank you.
Thank you, Shri Chibber, for your warm welcome address and also for setting the tone for the conference. As Minister of Heavy Industries, he is spearheading the government's mission of Make in India into a success story, and his vast experience of handling various portfolios and posts in the state government is testimony to his excellent and administrative abilities. Ladies and gentlemen, with these words, I would like to now invite Honorable Minister Shri Anand Gite, our guest of honor, and request him to kindly address us.
आज के सम्मेलन के उद्घाटन समारोह पर उपस्थित भारत के वरिष्ठ मंत्री नितिन गडकरी जी, सचिव विजय चिब्बर जी, इस सम्मेलन में उपस्थित हिमाचल प्रदेश, राजस्थान, तेलंगाना, इन सारे राज्यों के और केरला मंत्रीगण, इस सभागार में उपस्थित भारत सरकार और राज्य सरकारों के सारे वरिष्ठ अधिकारीगण, भाई और बहनों, सबसे पहले मैं नितिन गडकरी जी को धन्यवाद दूंगा। उन्होंने मुझे आज यहां पर आमंत्रित किया। जिस भारी उद्योग मंत्रालय की जिम्मेवारी प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने मुझ पर सौंपी है, उस भारी उद्योग मंत्रालय के तहत जो सारा ऑटोमोबाइल सेक्टर है, ये ऑटोमोबाइल सेक्टर उस मंत्रालय के तहत आता है और हमारा मंत्रालय इस संदर्भ में नीतियां बनाता है। इस क्षेत्र से जुड़े हुए सभी उद्योगों को सही दिशा निर्देश भी देता है और इसके साथ साथ जो आज विश्व स्तर पर प्रतिस्पर्धा पहुंची है, इस विश्व स्तर की प्रतिस्पर्धा में जो हमारा अपना उद्योग जगत है, जो खास तौर पर ऑटोमोबाइल सेक्टर में है, उसे टिके रहने के लिए और केवल टिके रहने के लिए नहीं तो सफल होने के लिए जो सरकार से सहयोग आवश्यक है, वो सारा सहयोग मंत्रालय द्वारा दिया जाता है। खास तौर पर जिस प्रतिस्पर्धा में आज हम विश्व स्तर पर जो विकसित राष्ट्र हैं उनके साथ प्रतिस्पर्धा कर रहे हैं, इस दिशा में आगे बढ़ने के लिए प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने जो नारा दिया मेक इन इंडिया का, उस नारे को सफल बनाने के लिए विशेष प्रयास मेरे मंत्रालय द्वारा किए जा रहे हैं। खास तौर पर इलेक्ट्रिक मोबिलिटी मिशन के तहत आज जिस समस्या से सारा विश्व जूझ रहा है, सारे विश्व में पर्यावरण की चिंता की जा रही है और पर्यावरण को बनाए रखने के लिए जो नई नई तकनीकी आज विश्व में उपलब्ध है, इस तकनीकी को, टेक्नोलॉजी को अपनाकर किस प्रकार से पर्यावरण का संतुलन बनाया जा सकता है, इस दिशा में हम प्रयास कर रहे हैं। और इसी दिशा में इस मिशन के तहत हाइब्रिड और इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स, जिसको प्रमोट करने के लिए एक योजना मेरे मंत्रालय द्वारा बनाई गई है। लगभग 14,000 करोड़ रुपए इस योजना पर हम खर्च करने जा रहे हैं और टू व्हीलर से लेकर टू व्हीलर, थ्री व्हीलर, फोर व्हीलर, कमर्शियल व्हीकल्स एंड बसेस, ये सारे विशेषकर जो देश के बड़े महानगर हैं, इन महानगरों में जो पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट है, खास तौर पर इस पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट से हम शुरुआत करनी चाहते हैं और इस दिशा में एक सही कदम मेरे मंत्रालय द्वारा उठाया गया है। 1 अप्रैल 2015 से हमने इस योजना को लागू किया है। लगभग 30% की अनुदान सरकार द्वारा इस योजना के तहत जो हमारे निजी उद्योग है या विदेशी उद्योग हो, जो इलेक्ट्रिक व हाइब्रिड व्हीकल्स बनाना चाहते हैं, उनको हम 30% तक अनुदान के रूप में इस योजना के तहत सहयोग देने वाले हैं। ये आने वाले कल की मांग है। पूरा विश्व इस दिशा में आगे बढ़ रहा है और इस प्रतिस्पर्धा में भारत भी इस प्रतिस्पर्धा में टिके रहे और इसलिए पूरा सहयोग मंत्रालय द्वारा किया जाता है। और इसी के कारण आज मुझे यहां पर नितिन गडकरी जी ने आमंत्रित किया है। मैं अधिक आपका समय नहीं लूंगा। नितिन गडकरी अतिशय सक्षम भारत सरकार के एक मंत्री हैं, काफी डैशिंग है। जो निर्णय करते हैं उस निर्णय को निश्चित रूप में लागू करने में हमेशा सफल रहते हैं। जो घोषणाएं करते हैं उन्हें भी हमेशा वो सफलता की ओर ले जाते हैं और इसीलिए उनकी हर घोषणा को सहयोग करना उनके एक सहयोगी मंत्री के नाते मेरी जिम्मेवारी बनती है। मैं आज यहां पर आश्वस्त करना चाहूंगा नितिन गडकरी जी को कि आप इस सारे ट्रांसपोर्ट क्षेत्र में पूरे देश में जो भी बदलाव लाना चाहते हैं, उसमें मेरे मंत्रालय द्वारा जो भी सहयोग आप चाहेंगे वो पूरा सहयोग आपको निश्चित रूप में होगा। यह विश्वास दिलाते हुए मैं आज के इस उद्घाटन समारोह पर अपनी ओर से, मेरे मंत्रालय की ओर से शुभकामना देता हूं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Honorable Minister, for those words of encouragement. We really appreciate it. Thank you for your kind address. The greatest invention ever made by human beings is a wheel which brought revolution in the history of mankind. The best invention after the wheel was, however, putting the two together, or shall we say, putting the four together. ASRTU, through the Coffee Table book, brings you the interesting story of the evolution of transport and takes you to the journey on wheels, a travel through the past and into the future. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now request our Chief Guest, Honorable Minister Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, to kindly release this Coffee Table book, and I request our other esteemed guests and dignitaries to join in. Thank you, Honorable Minister. The Coffee Table book on Journeys on Wheels. Thank you, Honorable Minister and esteemed guests. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a short film on the evolution of public transport and also the 50 glorious years of ASRTU. And may I now request Honorable Minister Shri Nitin Gadkari ji to kindly inaugurate the short film or AV on public transport.
Wheel is considered as one of the most significant and revolutionary inventions by mankind. Wheels gave movement to people, and with movement, transportation evolved. Transportation in its initial phase was available only for some, and that too in a scattered mode. Post-independence, the need for an organized and affordable public transport system cropped up, and hence the Road Transport Corporation Act was enacted in 1950, bringing state transport corporations into all the states. 1960 to 1970, with the progress of state road transport undertakings, there was a strong need to address the various issues faced by SRTUs, like advocacy, procurement, consultancy and knowledge sharing. This created a need for creating a common platform. That is how Association of State Road Transport Undertakings, ASRTU, was formed on August the 13th, 1965. SRTU stabilized during this period and expanded its operations on public road transport, which increased the number of its fleet. The liberalization started during 1980 to 1990. And Motor Vehicles Act and the Central Motor Vehicles Rules came into existence in 1988 and 1989 respectively. This gave rise to the operation of private vehicles, posing a great challenge to the public transport operations. However, the public transportation sustained tough competition and tried to meet the expectations of traveling commuters. In spite of all constraints, state road transport undertakings continued to meet the social needs of people by providing safe, affordable and organized transportation to poor and middle-class population. It was a revolutionary period for SRTUs, as this decade saw significant innovations and upgradations in public transport services. 2000 to 2010. The entry to the 21st century was clearly demonstrated with advent of bus technology in the form of low-floor buses, international standards of buses for intercity coaches for the comfort of passengers. The advent of IT and advanced booking and electronic ticketing made its way to road transportation industry too. 2010 onwards, a sustainable mass transport system has been proved to be the best solution for reducing the per capita emissions, reduce congestion, improve road safety, which was highlighted by international agencies like United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Changes and also other international accredited organizations. This decade also established the public transportation system with added sustainability factors like BRT, green fuels, electric and hybrid vehicles and light vehicles, etc., to make impact on the public transport in terms of energy conservation and per capita emission to be the lowest amongst all the other modes of transport. The need of the hour is to adopt environmentally sustainable road transportation with modernization of the fleets. This will lead to exponential growth of public transport system, bouncing it back as a lifeline of the nation.
That was in a nutshell the journey on wheels. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to now request Honorable Minister to kindly release the show directory of the conference. I request our dignitaries on the dais to also join in. The show directory, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Honorable Minister. On the occasion of Golden Jubilee, SRTU has instituted the National Public Transport Excellence Awards to acknowledge, recognize and reward the extraordinary and innovative work done by the public transport undertakings in the following categories. May I request Honorable Minister Shri Nitin Gadkari to kindly present these awards. I will first read out the categories, and as I read out each category, I would request Mr. Anand Rao to announce the winners from the sealed envelope. The first category is for innovations in public transport to encourage state road transport undertakings in introducing innovative best practices in all areas of operation, resulting in better utilization of resources. I now request Mr. Rao to kindly announce the name of the winners.
A very good morning and welcome to this award ceremony. I hope you have enjoyed the journey what we have made in the last 50 years. It is time to rejoice what we have done and what the public transport undertakings have contributed in their own way. We had a special jury and 3 categories of awards. The first category of awards is in the innovation. A lot of innovations have gone into the road transport sector, and in fact, a lot of great strides have been made by the public road transport undertakings, the STUs, what we call today. We had a special jury constituted for this purpose who have evaluated. We had a third-party evaluation of these nominations received, presentations were made after all due deliberations and very careful examination. we have come to a conclusion. These were all the sealed envelopes that were delivered to us by the noted jury. I now take the pleasure of announcing National Transport Excellence Awards for the Innovation in Public Transport category goes to Uttarakhand Road Transport Corporation. It is in the hill region. We request the Managing Director of Uttarakhand Road Transport Corporation to kindly come and receive this award. This is a sharing award. I'll announce the other two also. There are 3 STUs who have shared this award. This is the first category of innovation. The next award is to the Karnataka State Road Transport Corporation for innovation IT practices at State Road Transport Corporation of Karnataka. In fact, they have also bagged several awards for their IT achievements in this category. I congratulate the awardees on this occasion. This also carries a cash award. The first category has a cash award of 10 lakhs. This will be shared among 3 people on the innovation category. This is also shared by the BEST Mumbai, the best undertaking. May I call upon the Managing Director of BEST or his representative to kindly come and receive the award for the BEST Mumbai. Now the second category of awards is on safety at workplace. This is the second nomination. This is an award along with a cash and a citation of 7.5 lakhs. The award goes to Gujarat State Road Transport Corporation. We congratulate Gujarat State Road Transport Corporation. I request the Vice Chairman and Managing Director of Gujarat State Road Transport Corporation, who is also the Vice President of ASRTU, to kindly receive this award. There was a special mention for Tamil Nadu State Road Transport Corporation, Salem, for their best practices in safety. I would call upon the Managing Director of Tamil Nadu State Road Transport Corporation, Salem, to kindly come and receive this award for Salem as a special mention in this category of safety. The last but not the least is very important as a program of the Government of India on Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. The very pet program of the Government of India is the cleanliness at workplace. On STUs, we had several rounds of discussions, several evaluations took place. We had a third-party evaluation, and this award goes to Bangalore Metropolitan Road Transport Corporation, Bangalore. We request the Managing Director of Bangalore Metropolitan Road Transport Corporation to kindly come and receive this award on behalf of BMTC. Congratulations to BMTC. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Honorable Minister Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, for presenting the awards. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to now recognize and felicitate the people who have spearheaded this coffee table. Shri Anand Rao, Executive Director, ASRTU, Project Head, and Srimati T.S. Lata, Public Relations Officer, Karnataka State Road Transport Project Director. And I'd like to request Honorable Minister Shri Nitin Gadkari ji to kindly felicitate them. Shri Anand Rao, Srimati T.S. Latha. Thank you, Honorable Minister. He's a man with dreams, but he's also a man who realizes these dreams into reality. Known for his quick decisions and ability to implement, he earned a great reputation and respect for the works completed during his tenure as Public Works Department Minister in the state of Maharashtra, where he constructed a series of roads, highways and flyovers. He has a great passion for social work, which he imbibed from his mother. In his current role, he envisions India as a leader in international quality roadways, which provide enhanced quick connectivity, mobility, and are also safe. Ladies and gentlemen, with these words, may I now request Honorable Minister Shri Nitin Gadkari ji to kindly make his address.
ट्रांसपोर्ट विभाग के सचिव और आज इस हमारे संगठन के अध्यक्ष श्री विजय चिब्बर जी, मंच पर उपस्थित सभी डिग्निटरीज और उपस्थित भाई और बहनों, सबसे पहले मैं आप सब लोगों से क्षमा मांगूंगा कि मुझे आने के लिए करीब 1 घंटा देरी हुई, क्योंकि नागपुर में बहुत बरसात चल रही थी और हवाई जहाज उड़ने के लिए अनुमति नहीं मिली। इसके कारण मुझे एयरपोर्ट पर रुकना पड़ा। मैं इसके लिए क्षमा प्रार्थी हूं। इस सेक्टर के बारे में बहुत सी बातों की चर्चा हो रही है और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि आपका ये 2 दिन की कॉन्फ्रेंस निश्चित रूप में भविष्य के लिए इस सेक्टर के लिए बहुत उपयोगी होगी। थोड़ा मैं अंग्रेजी में बोलता हूं क्योंकि बहुत से लोग बाहर से आए हैं तो वो समझ पाएंगे, इसलिए। The Association of State Road Transport Undertakings, on completion of its 50 years of services, has organized international conference and exhibition on public transport innovation with an aim to bring all stakeholders together under one roof to discuss and seek solutions for a better and sustainable transportation system in the country. I am happy to see such quality gathering of different stakeholders of transport industry, including SRTOs, private operators, academicians, and bus manufacturers, etc. As I see, the content of 2-day event is being with National Public Transport Excellence Awards. Second, innovative best practices. Third, safety at workplace and cleanness at workplace. And day 2 is beginning with the presentation of ARTCS Productivity Award for the best performing state road transport undertaking in the field of vehicle productivity, fuel efficiency, operational cost and tire performance. Already our ministry is very cautious, very sensitive, and we have a long-term vision for development of this sector. There are 3 type of system, 3-tier system we try to use it. One is immediate decision making for the qualitative reform in the sector. Second, mid-term, and third is long-term. As far as the initiative taken by the ministry, the first is barrier-free seamless movement of interstate permit holder for goods vehicle. Now, we are very much interested to convert our system in the national level and state level with e-governance. We want to make it corruption free. मैं हमारे राज्य से उपस्थित सभी मंत्री महोदय को ये विश्वास देना चाहता हूं कि ये सिस्टम सुधारते समय उनका कोई रेवेन्यू शेयर हमको लेना नहीं है। ये सब करते समय हम उनसे सहयोग चाहते हैं कि इस सिस्टम को हम करप्शन फ्री, ट्रांसपेरेंट और टाइम बाउंड बनाएं, ताकि परमिट का जो राज रहता है जिसके कारण जनता को तकलीफ होती है, उसमें से करप्शन बंद हो और ट्रांसपेरेंट सिस्टम से टाइम बाउंड अप्रोच में लोगों को उसकी सुविधा प्राप्त हो। और इसलिए हमने जो सॉल्यूशंस तैयार किए हैं उसको आप अडॉप्ट करें, ऐसा मैं आपसे सबसे अनुरोध करता हूं। Similar scheme has been initiated for the tourist vehicle. Scheme of central assistance for strengthening public transport system in the country. The financial assistance provided to SRTUs to use latest technologies such as GPS-based vehicle tracking system, computerized reservation system, automatic fare collection system, electronic ticket vending machines, intermodal fare integration, passenger information system, CCTV cameras and other ITS initiatives. So we want to modernize as far as the international standards are concerned. It is the need of the country where we can take the help of new innovation, new technology, and at least we can strengthen the system and we can give more relief to the people by and large. So that is the basic motive behind it. Ministry is observing Road Safety Week. Already our act is ready, and by the act and with after that with rules, we want to change the total present situation which you are facing, we are facing, the people are facing, the manufacturers are facing, to make this act of international standard by which we can give relief to the people of India by and large. And that is the need of the country. There are small things, hundreds of things are there, that as far as international standards are concerned, our country is really, it's a time for all of us to change our attitude, our approach, our vision for the sector. And we have to make it with excellent standards, matching to the international standards. And that is the mission of the ministry. And I am confident that with the cooperative of the state governments and the ministers, definitely in due course of time, will we succeed in this mission. Ministry has brought out the Road Safety Transport Bill. Probably the next Parliament session will we succeed to introduce this bill. I am expecting that next time in the Parliament session it will be passed, and definitely it will give great relief to the people of India. Ministry has instituted the Transport Minister Trophy scheme for the SRTU with the lowest accident records. Really, it's a big problem. I am also facing a big accident. Our secretary has also faced a big accident in his life. And every year in India, we are facing 5 lakh accidents, 1,50,000 deaths. And this is not good for the country. For that reason, we have to need to take a lot of decisions. As far as our national highway is concerned, the 96,000 kilometers of length is national highway, and total road length in the country is 48 lakh kilometers. 2% of the length is only national highway, and the 40% of traffic is on national highway. This 2% road length. So we decided to make it double and diversify this traffic by which we can save the life of the people. Because lot of road there is a traffic congestion. So today I am confident that not only national highway but the state highway, at the same district roads, city roads, we have to take lot of preventive measures that how we can save the life of the people. 1,50,000 number is a very big number. And there are a lot of reasons. Some reasons related with the vehicle, some reasons related with the vehicles, some reasons which are related with the roads, somewhere it is related with our law, somewhere we need intelligent traffic system, somewhere we need it for a good system for giving driving licenses. And unofficially I received one of the report where is 30% of the driving licenses are bogus. It is very easy in India to get a driving license. Whole in the world, the most easiest way the driving license you can get it, the country's #1 name is India. And this is not a good thing for our country. So basically our plan is to start the driving centers in the whole of the country, in different part of the area, particularly in rural area, where we can take their test by our computerized system. There will be no human decision-making system there, by which everywhere everyone has to give that test and by which he can get the driving license. At the same time, for fitness and for pollution certificate also, we are going to form at least 2,000 centers in India on PPP model, by which we can give the driving licenses the large number of people by with our technical, computerized and perfect system, and there is no place for any corruption. It will be full transparent system by which we can give these driving licenses, education by which we can succeed to avoid these accidents. So definitely we need the cooperation from the state stakeholders, because that is in the interest of the society and in the interest of the country. Fitment of anti-lock braking system as a mandatory provision in all heavy commercial passenger vehicles. Introduction of bus body code, that is also one of the important sector. It's not good for India. As far as the foreign companies who are here, what the way in which they are manufacturing buses and using the code, at least it is a time for all Indian industries to learn what is exactly the quality system in the manufacturing. So I am also inviting from all of you suggestions. Already we have prepared some bus manufacturing code, bus body manufacturing code. But if you have any good suggestions, I will request you, please give us. We will consider that. And this is also the one of the important sector. Regarding the accidents, really we have to think about the safety norms. So my request is regarding this bus code. If you have any suggestion, please give it to us. Now there is one proposal is submitted to me regarding the car, where life of the car is now somewhere is more than 15 years, 20 years, and they are creating more pollution. Already Green Tribunal have delivered the decision in Delhi. And the manufacturers now, as far as Euro 5 and Euro 6, they are giving me the representation that give us time 3 to 4 years, 5 years for that. But I am of the opinion that as far as the pollution in our country is concerned, it is a serious problem. So it is time for the manufacturer to think about how they can as early as possible go up to the mark of Euro 5 and Euro 6. I don't know what the reason, but I suggest some of the manufacturer, why you are going for Euro 5? If it is possible for you to go for Euro 6, you can go it. But I don't know, because I am not the expert of the subject. I am considering their difficulties. But it is the time for the manufacturer to think about the Euro 6 norms. And that is very important for our country, because the pollution is a big problem we are facing. So this is also one of the sensitive subject. We are also planning a scheme, and I will invite you for their suggestion. Anyone who surrender his old car to the factory, where he will get a certificate, and if he can get that certificate when he purchase the new vehicle from new company, he will get some 25 to 30,000 rupees discount. We are going to recommend it to the Finance Ministry. Anywhere, any person who surrender his old car, then for purchasing of new car, we can give him some tax concessions, exemptions, by which he will get some tax exemption at the time of the purchasing of new bus, new truck, new car. And same time we are also try to think about to give him some money from that, because it will be easy for the people to surrender their old car, get the certificate, and they can purchase the new car. New car of international standards is called Euro 5, Euro 6. At least for the pollution point of view, it is very essential. That is the scheme is our department is preparing. I will request you, already a lot of people, they have given me a lot of suggestions, but we are open. If you have any good suggestion for that, no problem, we will definitely consider that. I am also a minister for ports, and my idea is, in our some ports, there is a draft of 20 meter. In Kandla or in somewhere in the south also, we can make it. And we can take the old cars from all over the world to our country and recycling that material. That can be also a good business and creating more employment to our country. And that will be a special industrial area where this car can be the material, waste material available from that car that can be recycled. Already scheme is a State Trading Corporation has given me the scheme. They are planning for 8 industries. We are planning for industrial area related to the port or somewhere in different part of the industrial area, and which can create more employment. At the same time, it will encourage the more sale for the manufacturers. The more sale, more profit. Particularly the foreign manufacturer, they should understand India has got huge market. Our buses, 1,50,000 buses presently are here. In your country, you are selling 2,000 or 4,000 buses. Here is a volume available in lakhs. So you have to make practically considering the economic viability and purchasing power of the people. On that basis, you have to fix up your cost. We need good quality, at the same time a reasonable cost. Because whatever the quality you may have, but if the cost is high, our people cannot afford that much ticket rate, and so it will not give you the good business. The good quality and good cost is win-win position for you, by which you can get good market. So that is exactly the principle behind it. So I will request all the manufacturers to adopt the new technology. And about the new technology, as far as the pollution is concerned, we have already decided to giving most priority and incentives to the buses, trucks, cars who are on electric, biofuel, ethanol, biodiesel and bio-CNG, and at the same time hybrid vehicles. Because in Indian economic situation, we have import of 8 lakh crores of crude oil. This crude oil bill is a big problem, economic problem for the country. Our policy is to reduce this and also reduce the pollution. And for that purpose, we are giving lot of initiative and giving encourage to the different part of the initiative taken by the different institutions and the company. Now we are planning to start in Nagpur. Already the one ethanol bus from Scania is running. At the same time, we are planning to make bio-CNG from our sewage water, where it is possible. The sewage of Nagpur going to one project at Bhandewadi. From there we can get methane and bifurcate methane, CO2 and sulfur. Then we get bio-CNG, and bio-CNG we are going to use that for buses, running buses. That is 94 to 95% emission of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. So India has got 200, 300 cities. Lot of sewage water is available. We can get that from bio-CNG, and that bio-CNG can be used for transport system. So first experiment is started now, and I am confident that if this successful experiment will inspire and motivate a lot of the people in our country. As far as the biodiesel is concerned, already I am making experiments. Today it is difficult because the cost of the diesel is reduced. But 15 days before in my area, we are giving biodiesel which is just 8 rupees to 6 rupees less than the diesel price for the tractors, particularly for the farmers. And in biodiesel there is also emission of 90 to 95% of carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide. So definitely it is the great thing for the country. At the same time, in our country we are facing big problem in our sugar industry, because the rate of the sugar is so down, it is difficult for the survival of the industry and for the farmer. So ethanol is available. We have already started one bus from last 3 to 4 months successfully. Bus is here, is on 100% ethanol. In UP, Bihar, Karnataka, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu, ample liters of ethanol is available. And yesterday I was in Bihar with Agriculture Minister. In the plane I was discussing with him to encourage, to form a new policy where we can encourage the manufacturing of ethanol. We are now planning for making ethanol from corn and sugar beet. Sugar beet contains 18% sugar and corn contains at least 13% sugar. So from corn and sugar beet, we are going to frame a special industries for that, where we can make directly ethanol from that. So ethanol we can manufacture on a higher level. It is indigenous, pollution free, and it is ultimately going to help to the farmers. So we want to encourage this biofuel, which are definitely helping to our agricultural economy. So already I discussed this issue with the Prime Minister, and we are going to implement it. We want to discourage these diesel manufacturing buses. Either you like it, may not like it. I am working like a bulldozer. Those who are not with my idea, I am not going to bother about them. It's your problem to see about it. But about these diesel manufacturing vehicles, you have to change to make it hybrid, make it electric, or giving priority to the biofuel for pollution free. If say you are a lot of difficulties are there, I know that. I always understand difficulties are everywhere. But I know one principle. There are some people who convert problems into opportunities, and there are some people who convert opportunities into the problems. Neither I am going to pressurize by any lobby, and no one has dared to pressurize me or influence me. I am open-minded. If suppose you have any problem about my decision, you please come to me and convince me. Convince me or convince by me. Both things are available. And so our path is ready. Either my administration like it, government like it, you like it, may not like it. I am going to bulldoze it. Because I am committed for this country. I am very cautious about the pollution. And this pollution creating lot of problem. And in such a situation, the public transport system in the particular state government, they should have take a serious note of it. Our buses are old. It's a good thing for Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. I know their bus services are good. Even best in Mumbai is best. But in other part of the state, particularly, the situation of the transport corporation is not good. I understand their problem. So we have decided now I am in dialogue with the foreign countries, those who are ready to give finances with very low interest cost. And my idea is for purchasing of new vehicle, new buses, if it is possible for us to make available of loan with low interest cost, that can be also a great relief to the state transport. If it is on electric, definitely you can reduce the ticket rate also, because electric is very cheaper. We have now in country surplus generation of power. So electricity is indigenous power, energy. So my appeal to you, how we can use electricity. There are a lot of experiments are going on. And already our people are doing, private people are doing. I am giving them permission. The e-rickshaw started. Then I am giving permission to e-auto rickshaw. Then also for making the diesel vehicle into electric vehicle, someone is approached me. I am giving him permission. You do it. Even the school buses, we can convert into electric. The lithium-ion battery is a problem. So our all two institutions, I have discussion with our Minister of Science and Technology and the ISRO chairman and director, and for their space sciences, for rocket and satellite technology, they already have a research on this lithium-ion battery. And now I suggest them to formulate a system to manufacturing, formulate and research of this lithium-ion battery for the cars and for the buses, how it can be possible. They are working hard on this proposal. Our people are working, some private people are working, some good new companies, some international companies are working, some are succeed. But cost is important. And there is also one important thing, if you have any good proposal to conversion of existing diesel buses into electric buses or electric hybrid buses, so it can be a good idea. The people are working on it. We want to encourage all type of research regarding this, our target. So this is the important thing for our country. The most important thing is our bus stations in the countries are not good. The Gujarat is a good model. I am giving specially congratulations to Gujarat government. The Gujarat have one bus port in Baroda and one in Ahmedabad. Just it is open now, and it's just like an airport. They are using the parking is there, market area is there, hotels, restaurants are there, just like airport. So we have already prepared one scheme, and already 300 crore rupees are reserved for that. That any state transport, if they are interested to make bus port, if they want on PPP model, because all the bus ports are in a good area where the land value is good. So if you want to make it a bus port, we are ready to give you consulting charges, 75% of making DPR and consultation for that. We are ready to give you 75% of the proposal of grant to you, by which you can prepare the proposal, and by this proposal, without investing any capital, you can make some of the bus station like good bus port, and that will give good revenue. So I feel that this innovation in the transport sector is very important. So I will request you regarding to think about this bus port also. Already this sector is facing a lot of problems. 1 million people employment is here in this sector. In the many state government, particularly they are facing a lot of economic crisis. But our government's intention is to help them. And at the same time, the UP Chief Minister gave me one letter. And he was demanding about what is about the rural public transport. 65% of our population in the rural area. We should think about it. But to make it cost effective, pollution free, and regarding a best system, transport system for the rural area. We will encourage all type of initiatives, all type of technologies, all type of vision, those who have giving lot of good ideas. I am telling you, we are doing one system from this road, Dhaula Kuwa to Manesar, 70 kilometers. The system known as Matrino. It's in air, just like a cable car. There will be stations, and the capital cost per kilometer is 50 crores. The capacity is like metro, and metro's capital cost is 350 crores per kilometer. So we are going to encourage that system. In my department, we have started the Port Connectivity Rail Corporation. And in that corporation, already we have given them mandate about this cable car, ropeway, and different type of electric systems by which we can give relief to the people, particularly in hill area. At the last point is, we have decided to construct 101 express waterways, converted of 101 rivers in waterways. Already we have started work in Ganga. The multimodal hub in Varanasi, Sahibganj in Jharkhand, and Haldia in West Bengal. So it will be a multimodal hub. The rail, road, and waterways. The waterways is our future. In the European countries, more than 40% of goods and passenger traffic is on water. In China and in Korea and Japan is 43-44%. China it is 47%. And if going by road, if the cost is 1 rupees 50 paisa, going by railway is 1 rupees, and going by water is only 30 to 25 paisa. So now we have decided to give highest priority to the waterways. And at the same time, we are also thinking and using of lot of technology in waterways, the designing of the barges, ships in a way by which they can take maximum load. We will maintain 3 meter of draft, and by which we are going for probably giving priority to LNG engines, which is pollution free. So that is also an important sector where you can diversify yourself, particularly the manufacturing sector in this area, for this manufacturing of this, all the new vehicles we need for our waterways. So this is the changes are going on. I am not talking about the dreams. I know that these are the dreams for the people. But I have got a track record, 100% at least up to this level. Whatever I decide, I get succeed to make it 100% fulfill. So I feel that with the cooperation of all of you, I will be succeed in it. This is the need of the country, and this is the need of the people. And for the poor people, those who have less paying capacity, giving them good quality of transport, that is the responsibility of the government, state and central both. So this conference is very important. Your discussions related with all these subjects is very important. Your good suggestions and recommendation, definitely government will consider. And all of you, I am giving you the invitation without any hesitation. Don't bother about that I am a minister. Give me suggestion. Give me if suggestion if you have against our policies, no problem. Come to me and convince me. Suppose you convince me, no problem, I will change the policies. But our mission is very clear, fully transparent and time-bound. This is a time for all of us, all of stakeholders, come together, think together and work together for a better India, free from pollution and giving a very economically viable solution for the poor people of this country. Here I am giving a lot of congratulations for all of you to completing the 50 years, and also we want to encourage this industry, we want to support you, and in the due course of time India will be a good position where we can support our cars, our buses, our vehicle from India to abroad. In Mumbai, one of the foreign company now started every week with one ship with their cars they are exporting from India to South Africa and other part of the world. In the port also, we are also encouraged to give you a road service by which you can take your trucks in the ship, and from Kandla or Mudra to Chennai you can go by the water and can you reduce the transport cost. Even for Goa and other part of the country you can go by road services. We are thinking about your economic viability, that how we can reduce the cost. I feel that by our all collective efforts and your good suggestion, we can be succeed in our mission. Once upon I am giving you my thanks to all of you for your participation in this conference, and I feel that this conference will definitely give a good vision for this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, for your very insightful and positive address. You have stressed on the importance of making roads safe, whether they are the national highways, state roads or city roads. You also stressed on the need for having green fuels for the environment. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now request Shri Anand Rao to kindly present a memento to Honorable Minister Shri Nitin Gadkari ji. We thank him for being here with us in spite of his extremely grueling schedule, travel and other commitments. We're very happy that he could be here and speak to us. May I now request Mr. Rao to kindly present a memento to Shri Vijay Chibbar. And to Shri Pankaj Kumar. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us Shri Pankaj Kumar, Vice President of ASRTU, is also the Vice Chairman and Managing Director of the Gujarat State Road Transport Corporation. He has been continuously guiding us in the Golden Jubilee year of ASRTU, and under his leadership we have prepared the roadmap for our future activities. He has worked very closely with our Honorable Prime Minister when he was the Additional Principal Secretary and when Honorable Prime Minister was the Honorable Chief Minister of the State of Gujarat. And with these words, I'd like to now request him to kindly propose a vote of thanks.
Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, Honorable Minister of Road Transport, Highways and Shipping, Government of India, all the Honorable Transport Ministers from the State Government, Shri Vijay Chibbar ji, Secretary Road Transport and Highways and the President of ASRTU, all distinguished guests and delegates. It's a great honor and privilege for me to express the vote of thanks on this Golden Jubilee celebration. Sir, we are extremely grateful to Honorable Minister of Road Transport and Highways. Today, sir, your speech was full of vision, a visionary speech, full of new ideas, creativity, lot of encouragement or determination to address the problems, and that has given us lot of confidence, not only to the STUs, but perhaps to all the manufacturers and all the stakeholders associated with the public transport. Sir, I assure you on behalf of ASRTU that we will continue further to meet the aspirations of the millions of people of this country to meet their public transportation demand. You have appreciated the efforts of the various STUs. We are thankful on behalf of the ASRTU for appreciating the good works which have been done by the various state governments. This excellence awards that you presented today, this has been introduced first time by the ASRTU, and we feel very honored to get this award from you. That has given us encouragement, and in future we will devise more and more such schemes through which the various STUs can be further encouraged to do good works. We are extremely grateful to Honorable Minister for Heavy Industries for his presence and word of encouragement. I wish to thank all the Honorable Transport Ministers from the various states, Telangana, Kerala, Rajasthan and Himachal Pradesh, for their continuous support to their respective STUs and for their presence today. I would also like to sincerely thank Honorable Secretary, Road Transport and Highways, Government of India, and the President of the ASRTU for his continuous support for making this event possible. You are a continuous source of inspiration for all the STUs to work in a very harmonious and enthusiastic manner. I would also like to thank Secretary General UITP, who has come all the way from Sweden, then all our honored international and national guests, all the heads of all the STUs, all the managing directors, the past vice presidents, the members of the executive committee, governing council of the CIRT, all the members of the standing committee of the ASRTU, all the delegates, all the friends from media, both electronic and print, knowledge partners, officials of Government of India, and representatives from various industries for their presence and participation. I would like to especially thank Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, Ministry of Urban Development, Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, and Ministry of Heavy Industries for their support to make this function a success. I would like to thank all of you who are present here, and last but not the least, I would like to thank the members of the media for the interest in covering this event, and I would like to place on record deep appreciation in the manner the officials of the event management team and the entire team of Maniksa Center have contributed to this success. Before I close, sir, recently ASRTU has entered into MOU with one of the biodiesel manufacturers to supply biodiesel to SRTUs. This will be the interest to all the MDs who are present here at a rate 5 rupees less than the remaining petrol diesel cost. Today we will be flagging off biodiesel bus for Haryana roadways and the hybrid buses also. So the innovation continues, and ASRTU has covered 50 years of its journey. It has been very, very exciting, and more exciting days are ahead. With the cooperation of Government of India, all the stakeholders, this journey will give more and more comfort to the masses of this vast nation. I thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shri Pankaj Kumar, for your warm vote of thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, the occasion of Golden Jubilee celebration of ASRTU to celebrate the World Biofuel Day, which is observed on the 10th of August of every year, we request Honorable Minister of Road Transport, Highways and Shipping to kindly flag off the biodiesel buses of the STUs and hybrid bus, which are at the bus display area. Honorable Minister will also inaugurate the exhibition on public transport innovation. State ministers and esteemed dignitaries are requested to kindly join in. Meanwhile, my request are other delegates and guests to kindly join us for a cup of tea and coffee and refreshments served outside the auditorium. And as you know that we are running behind schedule, so may I humbly request you to join us back in the next 15 minutes for the first session. May I request our session chair, co-chair and esteemed speakers for this session to kindly remain with us. Our staff will take you to the tea lounge. We request you to kindly remain with us. May I also bring your attention to the show directory. For those who would like a copy of the show directory, may kindly take a copy from the delegation kit counter at the registration area. May I repeat? To kindly take a copy of the show directory at the delegation kit counter at the registration area. Thank you.